from Mickey.
Rather cheeky, but again, for Insania here, he goes for the rocket barrage. Sometimes the support. That's 4 bounty runes, by the way. That's
I mean, you deserve it when your Ember's pulling off the nice little sleight of fist pickups.
And first blood.
Not a bad. No, I mean, GH and a second blood.
That's a lot of blood. Bloodseeker's meant to be
and no
doing it.
TP, yeah, it's going to be a long walk back to the lane for GH. Mind Control's going to be on his own.
But the reason why that was able to work out was if you look in top lane right now, what Zai did here, he did double show and wave, he quelled behind the tower to then drag it. If he walks from below the tower, the Lion's going to be clicking him the entire time. So he's able to get the XP, drag the wave for free basically, which frees up Nyx Assassin to be in that bot lane.
I mean, what do you do about this? You just can't.
I mean, other than standing behind your tower, predicting it, like...
Yeah.
Like, Kuroki, what he's doing now is what you can do. Once you see the Darkseid make this play, start clicking him down, throw the impales, force him to connect the wave here in this position, and just try and be as pesky as possible. But
it gets a little deny, I know.
Great start to the game, though, from Liquid. 4 bounty runes, 2 kills, and Zai's able to basically set up his lane in front of him. With that pull as well, the key thing is he pulls the wave to also block the camps. So there's no neutral camps for Kuroki to play on. So they're forced into this awkward position of trying to poke here.
On a bit of aggression there with the vacuum. Gets set up for a tower hit, at least onto Kuro.
Yeah, I think that's over the last year or so, that's like the main evolution of Darkseid. Of course, nowadays it's not, but it's the fact that you do go for the point in vacuum. You play on you have a couple shells down, you just vac the guy underneath you. And that alone really kind of, I think, changed Darkseid players. Yeah,
no, I like it. It's no longer of a case of, oh, they're going on me, I need to run. It's, oh, they're going on me, hey, I can set up a lot of damage. I'm just going to fight back. And as we're seeing, Zai, scary man on this hero early on. Kuro is going to have to be very careful how he tries to keep this lane safe for RTW.
If anything, Kuro can stop a pull or two, but he's probably going to die maybe once or twice in this type of lane just to ensure that RTW is able to farm and they're pulling. If Liquid's able to push the wave in and get constant pulls out, that's when it's difficult.
I mean, it's a spooky lane. Kuro.
That's like 11 HP.
Yeah, he's got to run though. They might be able to cut through the trees and find him, and they do.
Yeah.
Cut through the trees, the Iron Shell burns him down, a kill for the 2 of them up top.
Yeah, unfortunately for Kuro, that is not what he was trying to achieve. He was trying to play in a way that he stops pulls, but he dies and the pull comes through now, so not the best start for Nigma in the safe lane.
Well, we're going to see another go on to GH. They've got the point in the missile, and that'll do it. A kill for Matuma Man down in the bottom lane, a 3rd death for GH in this early game as he is struggling. See them get some damage on the mind control as well with this barrage. In fact, they might be able to go for this as well with the slow of the dagger. Okay, he's got a pretty full stick. That'll be enough to get him back, but still, man, Liquid really keeping Nigma Galaxy on their toes here in this laning stage already.
You have to respect PA as a hero when you get this orbital corrosion. Some players don't even go for it because just Blight alone is pretty good. Foxy should be down to the spin. Nice to see Nigma kind of starting to punch back, but the slow on dagger and corrosion is insane. They're trying to kill Matu bot lane, but the value of, I guess, Insania hugging him. I was going to start talking about Blink Strike, but I didn't even use it. He had no mana, so just being underneath your tower. The value of being underneath your tower. There you go. Let's get out of that one.
And that extra bit of tank ability. Regen on the way out, courtesy of Insania to keep Matu buffed up in the lane. Stepping up quite aggressively, actually, as low as he is, Matuma Man. And he might have just messed up there. Yeah, he has. Yeah, I mean, he takes a risk there. I mean, dead for sure as Mind Control easily lands a Blood Right. And a big kill for Nigma Galaxy down bottom. Same time, top lane, Kuro goes down again. But yeah, I think Matu's going to be sort of kicking himself for that one. Walks up and dies to a Blood Right.
Yeah, but luckily it's going to be how he bounces back, right? Like, I think for Nigma, I think they mentioned on the panel as well, oh, yeah, Zai should be able to run this off. Bloodseeker getting that kill, that's kind of what he needs. Bloodseeker is the type of hero that you need to find some kills in lane and then pivot that into some earlier fights, right? If he can dictate where the fights are happening, like his hero should be able to, whoever he ruptures should die. Be it through setting up a hook shot, setting up the Sunstrike because they're standing still. He needs to have a good game. Great rotation from Kuroki coming into the Ember pre-level 6. Yeah. Also getting that cut off. GH TP's in as well. So, and now they're hitting mid tower.
See what sort of defense Liquid can pull into place. RTW stands his ground, finishes off the tower through the Blade Fury. Blade Fury comes to an end. RTW is looking for an Omni-Stack target. He will find it onto the backlines with the Maelstrom doing a hefty bit of damage. Liquid, the back off Sunstrike crashing down onto the head of Matuma Man. Burns him out of the game, and Mind Control, he's ready to dive in deep, looking for Zai. Vacuum over to the side. Boxy can't quite find the stun. Mind Control's able to run circles around them as it's 2 dead on Liquid. Rupture thrown down the way of Mickey. Underneath the tower, though, it's hard for Nick. Correct. Quick stun to hold him back. And Liquid, they might see if they can chase for more here. GH is going to hold his ground. He just steps straight up there. Pops the stick charge, tries to tank it all. There's no chance of tanking that amount of damage. Miracle with the cold snap control onto Zai. Kuro with the further lockdown gets the setup for the Darkseer kill. RTW chasing down Insania should allow them to pick up a gyro as well. More money here. Yeah, he hurts. Level 14, good on the levels.
I mean, it's a product of there not being like instant stun from Team Liquid. The only way they kill him is maybe from like a blind impale.
And they're looking for Kuroki, but Kuroki's able to get the setup off onto this Ember Spirit, and he'll happily die for that one, Kuro. His dying moves locking down Mickey to allow the rest of Nigma Galaxy to come in, kill off Mickey, Rupture onto Zai. They'll take out the 2 cores. Insania as well, I don't think he's got any route out of this. Yeah, he has not. The TP still on cooldown. They'll take out the 3 of them. I mean, all part of Kuroki's plan there. No signs of slowing down. He's onto the barracks. What can they do to push him off it? They can't. Stands his ground with the Blade Fury, takes the melee racks, walls down, but already Nigma Galaxy there away. They got what they came for. Question if Liquid could try and chase him, and they try and step out, but the ice wall's down into the hook shot. Stop for Kuro, catches down 2 of them. GH is caught Insania in the cogs. Insania's out. Buys back straight away. Silence onto Mickey. He'll get another sleight of fist out, but he has to hold his ground whilst he's ruptured. Dagger in from the side. It's a big crit. Kuro's low. Jump forward from Matsu. He's able to finish off the Lion. Liquid, can they find anything more here off the retreat from Nigma Galaxy? GH caught by the missile. Boxy, the stun will do it. They take down a couple of them. But the damage, of course, Zai with the vacuum up to the high ground, but RTW jumps straight back down with the Omni Slash onto Zai. Mind Control finds the chance to rupture Mickey. Mickey, has he got anywhere playing out this? He tries to dodge the Blood Bride with the slide, but he's not going to be able to do so. Silence into the finger of Kuro. He goes down. Insania to fall even behind the tower. Kuroki, he's going to start playing around with Boxy. Set up here into the Hex. Blood Bride's coming down. Spike Carapace will hold back the 2 of them. Kuroki actually taking a bit of a beat there from the illusion from Zai's Galaxy. Deso is complete on Matuma Man.
Oh, okay.
Going all out with the damage.
Yeah, playing right now.
Or to the side, the board's down there, be able to spot Boxy sneaking out of the base. Zai tries to jump in to help out. They have managed to kill off GH. Nigma Galaxy, do they still want to fight 4 versus 5? Looks like they do. Rupture out of Zai. Kuro's in with the follow-up stun, but Matthew jumps straight away. The crit's there. He's cut down Kuroki, but Mind Control, who looks to make a line straight towards Matuma Man. He's got him controlled in the Blood Bright. Matuma Man in trouble. He needs help, and he needs it now. Miracle jumps in with the right, clicks for the evasion. Keeping Matu alive. He's up to the high ground. He's away. Matu will be able to get back to base. So LCW tries to run down Insania, but Insania's out. Turn around for Mickey, in with the slight change. He's caught Miracle. The silence from the Blood Bright, causing issues for Mickey. Continues to try and chase Miracle. Miracle, he's ready to turn. Blinks over with the slider fist. Is back up. Mickey cuts him down. Stunned into the missile, holding back RTW. Mind Control trying to chase Mickey with a boost. Ready and waiting, and that's Matu knocked out for 30. Nigma Galaxy, they've got the full lineup boxing over and ready to push onto the racks.
Nigma playing like, honestly, like it's turbo mode. Like they have no need to regenerate. They're just running down the lanes with such confidence.
Are fortified.
And they have so much kill potential.
Watch out for Kuro. I mean, Kuro with his blinks, he's aggressive. Does get caught out by the stun from Boxy. Sunstrike down onto Insania, takes out the Gyrocopter. Boxy out of mana, GH with the lockdown, jumps in with a hook shot. Forced to the side though, Boxy's able to make it away. Miracle, he's jumping in, committing with the blink BKB. Takes out the Nyx Assassin and creates the space for Nigma Galaxy to finish a second set of racks. They're going to come in for Kuro. With the BKB, Kuro, he'll go down. Yeah, that's stun opening onto Mind Control. The Omni Slash has come in. Mind Control will try and step back away from the cooldown. In fact, he's just standing his ground, punching into Mickey, but the damage will be done by the Ember. Mickey able to jump out as well with the Remnant. Looks like Zai will get left behind, caught in the combo Miracle setup, and there's a slash from RTW. They will still find Mickey. Buybacks available from Mickey. Boxing turns with a stun. Matu coming in, looking for the crits. Is he able to find him? He's trying to get Miracle, but it's the dagger. Not enough damage. Jumps in with a Phantom Strike, but Miracle, he's out of the harm's way. He cannot be killed by Matu, and Matu, Ward jumps to safety. They'll look for him with the rocket flare.
How does Matu get out?
I don't know. Miracle gets out, Matu gets out. Both very lucky to be alive in that situation.
You already know if that was a support Matu was jumping, he'd crit him like 4 times, but because
still have that Aegis to try and battle through on RTW. And they even get him the once. Hook shot comes through from the side. Tornado as well, straight down onto Insania. Insania caught out with the constant. The finger comes out onto Boxy. Boxy will live long enough to back up. Size him with a vacuum onto the 2 of them. They're taking the Aegis out of RTW's hands. Over to the side, Mickey in onto Kuro. Finishes the Lion's life. RTW heads up with the Blade Fury on top of Zai. Zai has no buyback available. Insania dying outside of the fountain. Boxy lives with the Spike Carapace, but the slash is in onto Matuma Man. Matuma in trouble, but the jump over to Boxy. Back to the fountain, back to safety. He'll live. Mickey trying to finish off with the slide of Fish GH, but GH is still alive. Finally, Boxy then takes him down. Mickey scrambles back towards the fountain. We'll see the buybacks coming out from Nigma Galaxy. They know that Zion and Stadia do not have buybacks. They're going to try and end the game here. RTW going back in with the Blade Fury, but he knows that Matu might be able to jump back in and finish him off. The routes there from the chain to Mickey. They run onto Matu. Matu they get the kill. Matu takes out RTW. Does die for it. He himself does have buybacks. Let's see.
Maybe.
Modification set up onto Mind Control. They're looking to burst through the Bloodseeker. Can they quite do so? The missiles in as well. Mind Control ever so low. Turn down. Final side of Fish from Mickey. Finishes them all off Matu. He needs help, but he needs it now. The slash is coming in. He's got a target to jump to. Boxy by his side provides Matu the opportunity to get back out of there. Mickey's in with the BKB, but he's low on mana. Physical hits coming in from Miracle as he is able to get back to the fountain, but the space is there. RTW back onto the barracks. See Liquid back at full HP, full mana. Jump forward for RTW, they try with the vacuum. The quick switch slash comes into play, they've caught him with the chains. But the blood right's there, GH in with a hook shot. Mickey tries to commit, but the stun's out onto the 3 of them. And now they're ready for the cleanup. Nigma Galaxy, finger out, Matu out of mana. He'll try for Kuroki, but he's surrounded by Nigma Galaxy. He's out of the game, but no buyback on him. It's almost certainly going to be called. Mickey also taken out. The full set of racks taken down. GG is called. Nigma Galaxy coming in at full force in this second game. And my goodness, they look good doing it. Liquid, try as they might, they just couldn't slow them down. Everything going Nigma Galaxy's way here this game, pretty much after that incident with First Blood and the